It's an unexpected result of the pandemic. More parents are concerned about learning disabilities in their kids. But could something else be to blame?
You want to do another one?
Learning at home has been hard,
Do you like your name? Why or why not?
leading some parents to wonder, could my child have a learning disability? Many are particularly concerned about attention disorders like ADHD.
I do encourage parents to remember this. This is not necessarily what your child looked like in the classroom. It's so much more difficult to gauge a student's level of engagement when instruction happens virtually.
Leanne Ramo is a licensed psychologist at Beaumont Children's Center for Human Development. She says if there were not any concerns about your child's attention or learning before the pandemic, other factors are likely to blame. One simple but often overlooked explanation: lack of exercise.
I think we cannot underestimate the impact of this almost immediate reduction in physical activity that our kids have had. We see significant increases in restlessness, hyperactivity. It also disrupts their sleep pattern, and then we know that the disrupted sleep pattern causes them to be inattentive.
The pandemic has also left many children and teenagers struggling with their mental health.
I'm seeing a lot of kids with depression and anxiety who are not showing those classic outward symptoms and whose parents didn't realize how much they were struggling. We know that anxiety and depression can cause significant impairment on focus and concentration. The major red flags, if we see any significant changes in behavior.
If you have any concerns about mental health or learning disabilities, talk to your child's pediatrician. They can help find the next best step to find out what's really going on. And a boy from Massachusetts became the first person to get a bionic hero arm from Shriners Hospital. The hospital outfitted 8-year-old Sam with its first custom-built 3D printed bionic arm. The device is known as the Hero Arm, and it was customized for Sam with Iron Man covers. It was made possible through a collaboration with a UK-based bionics company and will enable Sam, a bilateral amputee, to live life to the fullest. Shriners says they hope the new arm will help make Sam's active lifestyle a little bit easier. And a new study finds millions of people who are directly or indirectly connected to schools face a greater risk of severe COVID-19. Researchers looked at 3 years of national data involving people connected to schools, either as employees or household contacts of children. They found that between 42 and 51% of all school employees met the CDC's definition of increased risk for severe COVID-19. Also, between 63 and 72% of school workers lived with at least one adult who had an increased risk for severe disease.